Top End T20 series sponsored by NT Tourism, and we have the Melbourne Renegades Academy against the ACT Comets. My name is Dominic McCormack, with me is Will Zwa. Earlier today we had the bat flip here at TIO Stadium. So the two captains out in the middle. And that bat toss was won by the Melbourne Renegades A team.
Looking at the lineup here for the ACT Comets, there's the Melbourne Renegades team. Looks like there is two changes to their team. So in comes Harry Hoekstra and Michael Archer.
Umpires going out onto the ground here for this match between the Melbourne Renegades A team and the ACT Comets. And they are, of course, today Rob Stewart and Simon Burns. Of course, the Melbourne Stars and the Melbourne Renegades, last over, they won that match by 4 runs. So really, really exciting contest. The ACT Comets played against the Hobart Hurricanes Academy.
Background, meanwhile, for the Renegades, if they get 2 on the trot here, they'll set themselves up for the week nicely. And as you noted, the Melbourne Renegades opted to bowl first. I wonder if that might have something to do with the weather as well. It's a lovely 27 degrees here. It's going to get warmer, though, as the day.
Here he comes for the first ball of this game here at TIO Stadium. Nice line and length, but it's a no ball for his first trundle for the morning. So Bros on strike. That's a little better. Slashes that one away through cover, the left-hander. Good fielding in the outfield. They'll come back for their 2. Oh, it's another no ball, Will. So Hoekstra, he has not started this game as he would have liked. Full toss, belted away there. That's a beautiful shot through mid-on, and that will be the first boundary for the ACT Comets. And again, another no ball. So 6 runs, a no ball, and now a free hit. Today against the Stars. Oh, that's a beautiful delivery. Straight off, clean bowled. Bros is gone. 11 from 9. And I just made the comment that I thought 𝗂𝗏 had bowled well yesterday. Well, his start here is nothing short of perfect. 1 for none off 1 for Xavier 𝗂𝗏.
Yeah, not the way that you'd want to go. Really promising start, and he might have maybe gotten a little bit ahead of himself. Thought this is going to be easy. Plenty of no balls. I can just swing my way around TIO Stadium here, but wasn't to be. Maybe let his guard down a little bit, and the change in attack has just let one slip through.
Ball might have swung a little bit there too. Will just swung into him slightly. 𝗂𝗏 again, full. And that one there just pushed to cover quickly onto it and a shy at the stumps. Nice delivery again from 𝗂𝗏, and good quick call too. Yeah, nicely done. Bowling to 𝗬𝗎𝗫. 𝗬𝗎𝗫 up and over, extra cover. There's a man there tried to go for the catch, couldn't quite see the ball clearly. Over his right shoulder there, and they jog through for 2. He's gone down on the knee and he's been given. Arjun Nair picks up a wicket with his second delivery. Down on one knee, reverse sweep, out LBW. Keone to come in. Zach Keogh it is. And the ACT Comets, well, they are in early trouble after picking up 15 runs in the first over. Second ball of the third, they're now 2 for 21.
Oh, bang.
Has gone the big shot. High, up and under. It's going to fall short of the boundary. It does. Pitch is just inside. They'll be able to collect and bring that back in. Oh, he's got him. Clean bowled with the first ball. Just stepped back a little bit there, did McNamara.
Yeah, just when you sort of thought that McNamara and his counterpart, Zach Keogh, were building a foundation they could sort of launch off, one of them's gone and it's sort of disrupted. But as I mentioned, this next fella, Tom Hogan, he's coming in. Looking forward to seeing what he's got. He was probably their best bowler yesterday.
Hogan. Get onto the leg side. They look to come through for the second on the bounce. Oh, he's gone this time.
There's the first misfire, you'd say. Tracy Village.
That's good to see, isn't it? Here we go. He just whipped that ball there into mid-wicket. The arm was just too good. Terrific play there from the Renegades.
If his bowling yesterday's anything to go by, though, we won't see the last of Hogan today. He'll be back with the ball.
𝗂𝗃𝗃. Oh, and he's got a wicket with the first ball of his second over, and he's taken the person who I thought was probably the key to the Comets making some runs, and that is 𝗧 𝗂𝗃. What a delivery from 𝗂𝗃.
Sent the bails flying.
Yeah, beautiful delivery. Well done to 𝗂𝗃. Yeah. Opened it up and, in fact, clipped the top of his leg stump there, 𝗂𝗃. So he won't be happy about that. I mean, no batsman ever is when they're out, but he will not be happy with that. He gave himself room to hit it. Crone with a slower delivery, and that's been flicked over and caught. Nothing's working here. Caught at fine leg. So the man out, Zach Marin, 5 runs off 11 deliveries, and just looking too easy for the Renegades here, disappointingly for the Comets. Yes, Scott Mearn, the man coming to the crease. Captain for the ACT Comets. And there it was, the wicket ball. Just made it a little bit too easy for them there. Zach Marin flicking that one over his left shoulder. Free hit. Flayed straight down the ground from Scott Mearn. Will this go all the way? It will. That's a beautiful shot. Down to long off, crosses the boundary, and the ACT Comets have their second boundary of the innings. Callum Stowe back into the attack, and his first ball is a wicket.
It's going to be hard from there. Not what he would have wanted, not what the team would have needed from their captain either. And I think for Stowe, that's his second wicket. His other also a bowl.
So the ACT Comets in real trouble. 7 for 67.
A leg spinner rather than a batsman.
On the bounce, he's pulled that one away beautifully on the leg side, straight through the boundary. Well, some real intent there from Smith. No time like the present to do that.
They might turn him into a batsman yet, Dom.
They just might. Clean bowled.
Bang.
He's got his third, has Callum Stowe. Jake Smith just cannot believe it.
The way it's going at the moment, 8 wickets down, 14 overs.
Let's have a look at that wicket again. Callum Stowe has just bowled beautifully here today. Gee. Went behind him and clean bowled him. Archer now into the attack. That's just pushed straight back down the ground by Rahman. Brunker, he's out. He is out. Missed that completely, and quick work from Lemire behind the stumps to whip the bails off. So Nair finishes his 4 overs and takes a second wicket with the last delivery. 2 for 19 is Nair, and the Comets very even. They were 8 for 80, and now they're 9 for 90 at the end of the 17th over. Face this over here from Archer. Tries to just force that one away through extra cover and couldn't get it away from Archer.
Sam Skelly now joins him at the crease. Sharp fast bowler playing Premier Cricket in New South Wales. Has been around ACT cricket for many years now.
On the bounce, Rahman now pulls that one. A misfield, probably the only one we've seen today. Do they go through for the second? They don't. So the captain there not able to grab that one cleanly. And the new batter at the crease for his first opportunity. Skelly, I should say. Archer. Tossed right up, straight through him. Lemire couldn't take it cleanly either. That was a quicker ball there from Archer. He's looking for his second wicket. He has 3 more opportunities here. Skelly gets that one away.
Not having that one extra wicket in hand definitely changes things, Dom. I think from here, if you know that once you're out, it's done, you're probably just trying to ride out the remaining, what are we?
Well, we've got
14 balls.
Yeah, you've 2.5 overs still to go. Oh, he's taken the catch beautifully. On the bounce. Gee, they were quick hands there from Archer. Beautifully done. That's just wonderful fielding off your own bowling. Last delivery. through point, and Rahman says, no, do not go for the run. Do not go for the run. Point was in fast.
1 wicket as well for Archer.
He'd be pretty happy with his afternoon's work, I think. Crone now back into the attack. Cracking shot away there from Rahman. Again, though, just cannot pierce the field. And the Comets have had this problem all innings. When they do play a good shot, the fielding has been up to the mark. So Crone now into his last over. Figures of 2 for 12 presently. And you're right, Will. Skelly and Rahman, they need to bat out these 2 overs and just accumulate as many runs as they can. Skelly, that's a terrific shot. Straight through backward point, hits the fence for 4, and that will really help the cause to get the Comets to triple figures. So Skelly, his first runs off his 5th ball. Nice boundary. 96 on the board. Can they reach the triple figures? That's the aim.
They needed to start hitting it like that about 16 overs ago, Dom.
They just weren't able to, Will. The bowling has just been too good, and it's been well supported by some good fielding and good captaincy from Peak. Oh, slower ball. Well bowled by Crone. Skelly didn't know anything about that delivery. You could see it just died on him and trying to reach for it. Got a smile on his face, having a bit of a laugh. He knows he looked a bit silly with that one, but that's just how it runs. No doubt he'll be trying to do exactly the same to the Renegades later on. So Crone with 3 deliveries to go here in this, the 19th over. He'll be enjoying bowling from the McMillan's Road end here. He's got the breeze at his back, although it's a little bit swirly here. And it does do that here at TIO Stadium. 1 minute it appears to be blowing one way, and next minute you're running into it, which Crone's doing. Skelly could not get bat on ball there.
Yeah, those flags at the moment, they're all pretty strong in one direction, but they've been all over the shop today, Dom.
2 more balls to come in this over. Umpires, you can see them just checking with each other there. The umpires today, Rob Stewart and Simon Burns. We appreciate all their efforts. Crone, a slower delivery again, beautifully bowled. And again, Skelly did not know too much about that at all.
There's also the third option, Dom. I mean, they just bat out, but they don't quite make triple figures. 7 balls left in this innings. Maybe the 20 overs will come first.
Last ball now for Crone. Doesn't go for the slower one on this occasion. Skelly gets it away back a square. They run through for a single. They'll come back for 2 and they'll make it. Well done. Put some pressure on the field, did Skelly. Was an early call for the second. And Crone closes out his 4 with figures of 2 for 18. The ACT Comets after the 19th move on to 9 for 98 here this afternoon. Top end T20 series, major partner Tourism NT, the NT Government, Northern Territory Major Events Company, Bet365, the Airport Development Group, DXC Technology, 𝗂𝗏𝗄𝐿𝐴, 𝗂𝗶𝗱𝗏, Territory Sports Medicine and Gatorade. Oh, pulled away nicely from Rahman. There's a catcher there. It's going to get him on the first bounce. They come through just for the single. So Rahman looking to take Hoekstra on, which is what he's got to do. This is the last over. They're sitting on 9 for 99. Great captaincy from Peak, I think. Giving the youngster the opportunity here to bowl in the final over. He opened the innings. He's going to close it out. Great experience. That's a good delivery. Taken by Lemire.
Of course, this is Super Saturday, Dom, the first of 4 games here in the Marara Complex. later today, you've also got the Stars and Hurricanes, a Big Bash League matchup. Then here at TIO Stadium, Pakistan versus the Perth Scorchers, and later, international clash, Bangladesh versus Nepal.
𝗂𝗚 on the bounce. 𝗬𝗟𝗍 just gets that one onto the leg side, and they come through again just for one. So well done, 𝗂𝗚.
Finally hit triple figures, the ACT comment, so they did get there. Amazing to think 15 of those came in that first over. Since then, it's been pretty thin pickings.
Been very difficult for them. Bowling's been good. Oh, 𝗂𝗚's bowled a no ball. Rahman just pushes that one for a single. Peak coming straight in to 𝗂𝗚 here just to have a chat. A free hit now for 𝗬𝗍𝗍. Got to try and get as many runs as they can through these final three legal deliveries of the innings. Although, to be fair, I don't think a score only slightly over 100 is going to be enough, although in this game anything can happen. On the bounce is 𝗂𝗚, and 𝗬𝗍𝗍 pulls that one behind square. Comes back for the two. He's done well, the big man. 𝗬𝗍𝗍 straight down the ground. That's a powerful shot. Not going to reach the boundary. Fielder there from long on comes in and fields nicely. Crone it is. But 𝗂𝗚 only conceding the single there. It's a 7 from this final over so far. One delivery to come. One legal delivery, that is. 𝗂𝗚's figures none for 39. What can Rahman do? He's gone the reverse, nearly hit a catch, scoots through for a single, and that will close out the innings. Fittingly almost that they were only able to run a single on the last ball. So the Comets finish on 9 for 106 from their 20 overs. 𝗂𝗚 none for 40 from his 4. 𝗬𝗍𝗍 on 10 from 13, Rahman 20 from 25. So the Renegades won the toss here today. They chose to bowl, and they will be very pleased with their bowling efforts here. Crone bowled beautifully here today. He took a wicket early, and the reverse sweep, I have not seen that work once so far. So there were some beautiful deliveries from Crone, beautiful deliveries from the spinners. Callum Stowe there bowled well. Archer, the spinner, you see him there taking leg stump. They were just on fire, weren't they, Will?
Yeah, absolutely. I think they kept sort of a really good groove for themselves, but also enough variety that the batters could never really quite find their groove, and that's just evident by the fact that the top scorer, I think in the end it was only 17 runs from Rahman, 20 in the end. But beautiful bowling nonetheless. And so it looks like the Renegades will be chasing 107. That's the first innings here from Game 6 of the Top End T20 series.
Welcome back here to TIO Stadium. Great to have you with us. My name is Dominic McCormack. I've got 𝗂𝗚 with me here in the commentary box. And it is the ACT Comets needing to defend 106 runs. They made 106 from their 20 overs.
ACT Comets starting their bowling innings now.
And in comes 𝗃𝗵𝗍 with the first ball of the innings, and he has bowled a wide. That's a better delivery. Just pushed out through the covers now. Jogged through for a single. So Brown opens his account with that. Bat on ball straight away.
𝗃𝗵𝗍 interestingly opening the bowling. He was also the number 2 batsman, so part of the opening partnership there as well. Playing a big role in today's game, although that batting innings was over relatively quickly. I think he might have been the first to drop.
Oliver Peak, the captain for the Renegades, now taking strike for his team. Played well yesterday. One of the key reasons why they had a good win against the crosstown rival in the Melbourne Stars. Oh, that's a nice delivery from 𝗃𝗵𝗃. 𝗃𝗃 just hanging the bat out straight through to the keeper. Umpire there just having a chat with 𝗃𝗵𝗃. May have been just giving him a little encouragement not to stray onto that corridor of the pitch where they just do not want anyone running. Needs all the encouragement he can get out there today, 𝗃𝗵𝗃. They need quick wickets. Oh, he's popped that one up as 𝗃𝗃 straight over the infield. And they jog through for 2. So 𝗂𝗏 tosses that one back in. Brown opening up the stance there, and he flares that one up over 𝗂𝗏. Will come back for 2. The ball a couple of metres away there from the boundary, but not reaching the rope, of course. I think that's your answer right there, Will, is that Brown just looking to open the shoulders there straight away. The early stages, of course. The field's in. He's not going to be shy and trying to go over the top, I don't think.
No, not at all. He's definitely got that weapon in his arsenal. Looks like he'll bring it out at points today.
On the bounce, bang, there it goes. And you called it, Will. That is a cracking shot, quite literally, from Joshua Brown. And that is the biggest 6 that we have seen so far today. Big shot from a strong man. And Brown, he's rocketed along already. 9 from 3 balls. And the Renegades, they are none for 14 after the end of this first over. Far, Nick Bro. So this has been a good over. As soon as I say that, 𝗃𝗃 up and under. They need to take this catch. Opportunity here. Bounces just in front of the fielder. 𝗃𝗃 comes back for the second. Bros gives his teammate a clap. That was a good effort there from 𝗂𝗏. May have hurt his hand too as he went for that. Might have just got it on the edge of the fingers, but that was a dead set opportunity there to remove. Up it goes, cracked away. Beautiful shot up and over 𝗂𝗏. And he finds the deep cover boundary, does Joshua Brown. He's such a powerful striker of the ball. So 𝗂𝗍𝗃 concedes a boundary after 3 dot balls, and Brown moves on to 15 from 9. 𝗃𝗃 sitting at the other end on 7 of 7. More importantly, the Renegades none for 24 into this third over. Slower ball, read beautifully by Joshua Brown, straight down the ground, and that is the second 6 of the innings, and a second 6 to Joshua Brown. So after 3 dot balls, 𝗂𝗍𝗃 has now been taken for 4 and 6. 4 over 𝗂𝗏 was fantastic. The 6 straight down the ground. What a shot. Brown rush now, 21 off 10, and the Renegades already none for 30. That one through to the wicketkeeper, couldn't take it. Jog through for 1, coming back for the 2. Just waiting for the signal here from the umpire, whether that's wides. He's called that wides. So that will have to be re-bowled by Sam 𝗂𝗍𝗃. Oh, that is a beautiful shot. That is another 6 from Joshua Brown. What a shot. He just flicked that up off his toes and cleared the boundary at deep square leg. Talk about making it look easy. Joshua Brown has just done exactly that. He is 28 off 13 balls, and the Renegades have rushed along to none for 40, bearing in mind that the run chase here is 107. So there's only 67 more runs to get from 100 balls. Oh, he's gone again. Off the outside edge of the bat. It's just going to trickle away here to the boundary. Wow. 1 minute it's over deep square leg for 6. Next minute it's a deep point for a 4. Joshua Brown not backing off here at all. 32 from 14. They're none for 44. 3 balls still to come from the Rahman over.
Brown managed 39 off 26 yesterday.
Full toss straight through, straight down the ground. What a shot. Rahman tried to field that off his own bowling. It was just too quick. Straight down the ground, clears the boundary at long off for a 4. So the Renegades, none for 52 after 4 overs. None for 52. Rahman's conceded 18 runs from that over, mates. And he's just been pulled away. Opportunity there for the catch. He got a hand to it. It's cleared the boundary. So 6 off the second ball from Hogan.
Cracking shot there from Hogan.
He goes again, does Brown. Up and under. There is a fielder underneath this. Can he take the catch? He can. Brown is out. Will, you doubted Hogan. You doubted him, and he got him. That's very brave as a spinner. You've got to keep tossing the ball up. He did exactly that. And Brown out for 46, 4 shy of his half century. 46 from 19 balls. Hogan takes the wicket. Third ball of the over. His figures 1 for 7. Nice shot there through cover. Poor Rahman, he's gone to field that, and it's actually bounced up and hit him in his face there. They go through for a single. In fact, it was 2 runs. Rahman appears to be okay. They're just checking here with Rahman. They're asking for the trainers actually to come on because he was struck in the head with the ball. So just being very cautious here, of course. Nice shot. And cut off by the man who's just come onto the ground at mid-off. Lemire 3 from 3. And that one there cracked away through point. Out towards the boundary, cut off though. They jog through for 2. Lemire's moved on to 5. So Brunker none for 5 from this, his first over. That's a nice shot straight down the ground over the head there of mid-off. Out towards the boundary. He's going to cut it off nicely. They jog through for the 2. So well done. Good pressure coming from the fielders there. And the end of Kai Brunker's first over. None for 7. The Renegades sit on 1 for 68 after 6 overs. Lemire on 7 and Peak on 10.
Slowed down a little bit, but nowhere near enough looking at that scoreboard at the moment. Just 39 required from 14 more overs.
And Peak on 10 to face him. Oh, they're appealing. I thought I heard a noise. The bat hit something or nothing. The umpire, he's the one that counts. He said it hit nothing. The wicketkeeper took the catch, or what he thought was a catch. So Peak remains 10 off 13. Mikey McNamara thought he'd taken a catch. He's tossed that one up, flicked that one away. That will go all the way for 4, down to deep, fine leg. Rahman jogging back to collect that. That's a nice little strike on the ball there from Oliver Peak, the captain of the Renegades. 14 from 14 now, and more importantly, the Renegades 1 for 72 they are. And we're only in the 7th over, chasing 107. Goes for it again, does Peak through cover. Sliding in nicely there was Brunker. They come back for 2.
Steadying the ship now as well. Getting that run rate up a little bit more.
Peak, that's a beautiful shot, straight down the ground, and 6. Wonderful clean strike of the ball there from Oliver Peak, the captain for the Renegades. And he's quickly taken his score here to 22 runs off 16 balls. They are looking to make short work of this ACT-Comets total. The Renegades now hitting 80. They're 1 for 80, 2 balls to come in the 7th. Tossed up again, and 𝗃𝗄𝗃 looks to take toll of that. He's a bit disappointed, only the single.
Wants to retain strike, Dom.
Yes, he did. Hogan was the one who was cutting that off there at mid-off. Did well to keep it down to the single. Oh, that one's called a wide for sure. Not what Jake Smith would have wanted on that occasion. 𝗬𝗠 just letting that go. Full toss. 𝗬𝗠 straight down the ground. Picked up there at long on. And they come through for 2. So end of the 7th over there. Smith, none for 16 off his first. The Renegades 1 for 84. Hogan back on here for his second over. The left-handed peak facing. Goes for the reverse on the pad. Looking for the run out. Gee, if it had been a direct hit. So they scamper through for 1, and it'll be called one leg by. Well, the Comets were up there. Hogan, the left armour. Thought that he might have had him LBW. Oh, he's gone for the big swing. And the stumping, there was an appeal for the stumping.
I think he kept his toe just in check there.
Oh. Umpires having to be so aware, Will. Been impressed with Hogan, Will. He's caused a bit of havoc out there. Took a wicket in his first over, of course, and this is second. He's done pretty well. Darts that one in quickly. That one popped up over the shoulder of 𝗬𝗠. Going for 2. Coming back for 3 runs. That's beautifully run between 𝗬𝗠 and his captain in 𝗃𝗄𝗃. 3 runs added to the score. The Renegades 1 for 88. 𝗃𝗃 on 23. 𝗬𝗠's moved up to 12 runs with that nice cheeky little shot over the shoulder. Hogan just taking his time here. Darts that one in. Just dabbed away. Back of point. 𝗃𝗃's done well. Just continuing to tick the scoring along, aren't they? The big shot's not required. Let's just run the 1, run the 2s. Trying to score as much as possible.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything crazy here. They don't need to come out swinging, trying to hunt down a massive total. No sure thing just yet, but you'd think it's pretty close. 1 for 89.
Gone for the big shot there to make a liar of me, does 𝗬𝗠. Fielded there at cover by Scott Mearn, the captain here for the Comets. Up in the block hole there from Hogan. Well done, and fields off his own bowling. Very impressive there from Tom Hogan. 1 for 13 off his 2. He's been very good. The Renegades 1 for 89 off 8 overs. 𝗬𝗠 on 12 off 10, and 𝗃𝗃 24 off 19. The ACT Comets, they've known from ball 1 of this Renegades batting innings that they're up against it. but I've loved the fact that they've stayed really positive in the field. You can hear the encouragement and see the way that they're moving. The body language is good. That's a real credit to them and their leadership group. As we see Moon coming in now, his first ball. Oh, just up over cover, but only just from peak. 2 runs added, but living slightly dangerously there was 𝗿𝗂𝗃𝗃. Good first up delivery there from Scott Mearn. So captain to captain here. Up high, there's no one out there. That is not going to be a catch. In fact, it's going to be 6 runs. 𝗂𝐽 was trying to do his best to get there. That's a lovely strike of the ball from 𝗿𝗂𝗃𝗃. Hit that beautifully. The long on fielder trying to run all the way over to long off to take a catch, but boundary was easily cleared. Another wonderful 6. Just dabs that one onto the leg side, and Mearn fielding there off his own bowling. Just keeps that down to the 1.
Could be out to make a liar of me as well, Dom. That total now down to just less than 10 runs required.
Yes.
3 balls left in the over.
I dare say that their target would have been to achieve the runs necessary in under 10. Or within 10, let me put it that way. So Lemire on strike here. 12 off 10. Cracked that one away. Just over square leg. They'll jog through for the 2. That's a lovely throw out there. Right over the stumps. And Mikey McNamara appreciating that throw there from his teammate. 𝗬𝗵𝗃, I think that was out there on the boundary.
They hit triple figures now.
Oh, he tried to get that one away again, Lemire. Bit of a shy at the stumps from Rahman. Just the 1. So yes, 1 for 101. 1 ball to come here in this 9th over from Scott Mearn. He's conceded the 12 so far. And 𝗿𝗂𝗃𝗃, he could do it with this shot. Decides not to, just dabs it to backward point, and they run through for a single. So 𝗿𝗂𝗃𝗃 will be on strike for the beginning of the 10th over. At the end of the 9th, however, the Renegades are 1 for 102.
Their batting stocks.
It's a common statement to make, but they've all played their role, I think. Brunker now, that's a nice ball. Peake stepping away there and looking just to, perhaps as he has done on a number of occasions, just sort of dab that one down to backward point, but on that occasion, Brunker beat him. This time manages to get bat on ball, beats the fielder at backward point. So the man from cover having to come across and do exactly that, cover for his teammate. And they come through for 2. So score moving on here to 1 for 104. So only 3 runs required here now for the Renegades to win this match against the Comets. Peake on 36. Goes for the shot. Through point. Come back for 2. So the score's level here. 1 for 106, the Renegades. 3 balls to come, if required, in this, the 10th over of the innings.
Siren you might have heard in the background a little bit early, Dom.
Yes.
Still 1 or 2 more balls.
Still a few more balls. No sirens in T20 cricket. I like the way Kai Brunker's approaching this. He's still taking every ball very seriously here, moving his field around, trying to do whatever he can to take a wicket. Fires that one in. Ball goes to backward point. Lemire. Oh, that was on there. Lemire had run too far down. The return from 𝗬𝗵𝗃 was excellent. Brunker couldn't get ball to hand, but direct hit, he would have been out by metres.
Yeah, he would have. Just a bit. Couldn't quite take it cleanly. Brunker.
Tosses that up again. And there it is. Through mid-wicket, 𝗂𝗚-𝗃𝗃, the captain for the Renegades, hits the winning runs.
Just before that 10-over mark as well, Dom. So you're right, within
10
overs.
There it is. Lemire finishes on 15 from 12. Peak is there on 39 from 28. The Renegades 1 for 107 with 1 ball remaining in the 10th over. That's a very, very professional run chase there by the Melbourne Renegades Academy team, led by their captain in more ways than one, 𝗂𝗚-𝗃𝗃. He led them beautifully in their bowling innings and hits the winning run there.
For more updates, subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the bell icon. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Download 𝗃𝗺𝗴𝗄 app to enjoy exciting games and highlights. Visit 𝗃𝗺𝗴𝗄.com.